All right, so good evening, children. Good evening, Deepthi. I've shared my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right. Fine. So this is the first question in your NCERT Maths textbook from the chapter Playing with Numbers. So last class we had a detailed introduction to the chapter. All right. Did you watch the recording, Satakshi? Okay, you will be able to follow. Otherwise, you have to watch the recording and then watch today's recording also. I'll share this also with you. You should be able to understand. All right. So yeah. So let's start solving the examples and exercise from NCERT. This is the first one. So it says write all, listen to me. Write all the factors of 68. Okay, write all the factors of 68. So it goes like this. So 1 into 68 is 68. Look at the board. 2 into 34 is 68. 68 is not divisible by 3. 68 is not divisible by 3 because 6 plus 8 is 14. Use the test of divisibility. The sum of the digits 6 plus 8 is 14 and 14 is not a multiple of 3. Therefore, 68 is also not a multiple of 3. So 68 is not divisible by 3. Then by 4, 60. You'll have to try that, okay? So it is divisible by 4. 4 ones are 4, 2 remains. 4 sevens are 17, 4s are 68. 68 is not divisible by 5. It's not divisible by 6. It's not divisible by 7. It's not divisible by 8. No, tables. Tables, you know. Do you have 68 in the multiplication tables of 8? No, 8 8s are 64. 8 9s are 72. So 68 is not a multiple of 8. No, 68 in the tables of 8. Okay, so 9 also no. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You should try. So how will you try? So you should divide like this. 68, 68 and 14. Okay, so 14 actually 6 times. Let's try 6, 8. 6 4s are 24, 4 2 carried over. 6 1s are 6 and 8 it is. So 14 7 times. Sorry, 5 times. 5 4s are 20. No, this also is not possible. So 14 4s are. 14 4s are is 56 and the remainder is 12. I'm trying to say that 68 is not divisible by 14. So you'll have to divide and check. If you're not sure about the tables, you'll have to divide and check. If you get 0 remainder, it is divisible. If you don't get 0 remainder, it is not divisible. So 14, no, 15, no, 16, no, you should divide. See, meaning, how do I know? See, if you know the tables, you can say quickly. Otherwise, you have to divide. 68 divided by 16. 16 4s are 64 and 4 is a remainder. So that means 68 is not divisible by 16 because when you divide the remainder is 4. That means it's not divisible. It's not exactly divisible. So then finally it will be 17 4s. 17s are right. So it will be 17 4s are. So you can stop here. You can stop here. So what is the process like? You need to start from the multiplication tables of 1. From 1, you should check the multiplication tables of all the numbers starting from 1. You must check the multiplication tables of all the numbers starting from 1. Okay, so what have we written here? 1 into 68. 1 into 68 is 68. You don't have to write this part. Okay, 3 into 24 is 68. For 3 tables, it's not 68 is not divisible by 3. Then 4 17s are 68. So we go on like this. We check with all the multiplication tables starting from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we go on like that. Then how do you know when to stop or where to stop? If the same pattern repeats, so we have 4 17s are and 17 4s are. So you stop there. That's when you stop. Until then, you'll have to keep going on and on. It will happen quite sooner. It will not take a long time. You might probably get it in some less than 10 steps. Less than 10 steps. But again, I can't say it depends on the number. But for your standard sure in less than 10 steps. You understand? 1 into 68 is 68. 2, 34 times 68. 3, 68 is not divisible by 3. That's why we have not written 3 into what? 3 into what we have not written because 68 is not divisible by 3. 4 into 17 is 68. 5. 68 is not divisible by 5. Do we understand the process, children? Deepthi, do you understand the process? And when do you stop? When it repeats like this. All right. Now, so this is your rough work. This you'll have to write in the rough column. Okay. Now you see. Okay. Factors. Factors of 68 are right. Everything in the, look at the board. Write all the numbers you see here. Write all the numbers you see here. What are the numbers you see? 1, 2, 4, 17, 34, 68. You will have it in the ascending order also. It won't be jumbled. It will be in the correct order. It will be in the ascending order. So see 1, 2, 4, 17, 34 and 68 and 68. All right. These are the factors of 68. 1, 2, 4, 17, 34 and 68 are the factors of 68. Now from these, which are the prime factors of 68? From these, is 1 a prime number? No. Is 2 a prime number? Yes. You'll have to watch the recording. Okay. 4 is not a prime number. 17 is a prime number. Correct. And 34 is not a prime number. 68, of course, is not a prime number. So 2 and 17 are the prime factors of 68. The prime factors of 68 are 2 and 17. But the question is write all the factors of 68. The question is write all the factors. These are all the factors of 68. If the question is write the prime factors of 68, then it will be only 2 and you should write all the factors, and from all the factors you must select the prime factors. From all the factors you must select the prime factors. Yeah. Yeah, write down. Take down the answer. No talking unnecessarily. Write down.
Actually, I just thought that
You thought?
just thought the 7 here, so I was
Find it. No talking, children. Please be self-sufficient and stationary. Less talk, more work. We'll talk only for getting doubts clarified, nothing else. Deepthi, any questions? Do you understand this, Deepthi?
No, ma'am, I don't. I understood.
Okay. Write down quickly, children. Done writing, all of you? No. You can write it later. Now this is the next question. Find the factors of 36. Find the factors of 36. Tell me, Tanya, 1 into 36. Then 2 into. You didn't write the first one, Satakshi? Where's the question? Okay, so 1 into 36, right? Then 2 into, you'll have to divide. Okay, divide and tell me. Do this one, all of you. 18 times. 2 18 times. Very good. Then 3. 12 times. Very good. 3 12 times. 4. 5. 6. 6 times. You should continue. It should repeat like 3 12s are 12 3s are. It should come forwards and backwards. Like 2 18s are 18 2s are. Then you should stop. 6 6 are you should not stop. 7.
5 6 are.
Sorry?
5 6 are.
5 6 are is not 36. 5 6 are 30. Yeah, then 7. No. 8. 8 4s are 32. 8 4s are 32. 9. 9. 3s are. 9 4s are. 9 4s are. So see, it's repeated. 4 9s are, 9 4s are. So strike it out. Don't write. When it's repeated, don't write it. Just write and strike it out. Write and strike it out. See, we have 4 9s are and 9 4s are. Write it and strike it out. Now, the factors of 36 are, tell me, what are the factors of 36? 1, no. 1, 2, 1 to 9, 18 and 36. And 36, yeah, write down. Done writing? Deepti finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Quickly write down the first one. Fast. Have you written? Have you left some space for that? Write down quickly. Where do you see 18?
Yeah,
And 68.
Yeah.
And what about the rough work? And strike it out, right? 17 4s and strike it out. You must write whatever you see on the board, Santosh. Yeah. Write the first 5 multiples of 6. Write on the question. Handwriting? Very good. Now, this will be your work from 7:15 to 7:45. Write down the question. Deepthi, please take down this question. You will be working this from 7:15 to 7:45. All right?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have to take A till I, right? All the questions.
No, you can also refer your NCRT maths book and take the questions from there. You can even take a screenshot if you want. You have that option. The students here in the class are writing down the question. You can do one thing. You can take down the question and leave some space for it. And work that from 7:15 to 7:45. Between that time.
Take down the questions and then work the answers from 7:15.
Yeah, because 7:15 we'll wind up the session. But we have class till 7:45, right? So that half an hour you should engage yourself with this one. You should complete this one.
Ma'am, but we will not be in the meeting, but we will have to be completing this.
Yes. You will not be in the meeting. The students here who attend physical classes will be in the class till 7:45. Online students will have to leave because I have the next meeting on 7:15. So you have to leave and do it by yourself. Yeah, you should finish it by 7:45.
Check the answers in the next class, right?
Sorry?
We will be checking the answers in the next class, right?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Just a minute. I'll just copy it. Ma'am, could I take a screenshot instead? Yes.
That's fine. No, 1 minute. No, 1 second. Finish taking this. Yeah. I'll come to you. When you're writing, I'll come and talk to you. Yeah, this one also. Write first 5 multiples of 5, 8, and 9.
Ma'am, could you show that one again?
Yeah, later. We are not doing this now. You'll have to do it later. Today.
Ma'am, the screenshot.
Playing with numbers.
No, ma'am, for the screenshot.
Yeah, take a screenshot.
So can you go to that question?
The previous one you want?
Yes, from question 1, it was that we had to work these. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this also?
Yeah, this one also.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
This one was well?
No, we're doing this now.
Yes.
Yeah. You can make a note, children. This is exercise 3.1 in NCRT. Exercise, what we started today. From the beginning of today's class is exercise. Satakshi not there. Yeah. Today's class, we started off with exercise 3.1 from NCRT. Yeah. First, write down the question, children. There's nothing to talk, Santosh. Quiet. Write down. Against E, I forgot to type. I'll write it now.
Ma'am, should we draw the columns for this?
Not needed.
Ma'am, so can I read column 1 in the...
No, see, these things are left to you, Deepthi. You don't have to get such questions clarified at all. Please ask if you have a doubt with any answer. Otherwise, taking down the question, if you want to draw lines or don't want to draw lines, that's fine. But you have to make a note of whatever you see. Yeah, and then making the table, drawing lines is all optional. That's just left to you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. These are the missing phrases. Please take down them. E and F was missing, right? Yeah. Now math, children.
That's only 5 basic option.
Okay. So what can you say about 35? 35 is? Multiple of? 7. 35 is? Deepthi finished writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So 35? Deepthi, what's your answer? 35?
Ma'am, it's a multiple of 7.
Very good. Multiple of 7. Next one. Think about 15. 15? Factor of? Very good. 15 is a factor of 30. Very good. 15 is a factor of 30. 15 twos are 30. So 15 is a factor of 30.
16 is a multiple of 8.
Very good. 16 is a multiple of 8. Very good. Next, 20.
Multiple of 10.
20 is a multiple of 10. Very good. 25
is a factor of 75.
Is a factor of 75. 25 is a factor of 75. Very good. So the answers are like this. One goes with B, 2 goes with D, 3 goes with A, 4 goes with E, and 5 with F. I'll give you time. Relax. All you do, complete it. We are not in a hurry, actually. That's, yeah. Because now you cannot match the leftover to the leftover question, right? So you have to think, and when you have exact number of answers, sometimes what happens, children? Like we match and whatever. Suppose you don't know something, you leave that. Suppose you don't know something, you leave that. You'll match the remaining, and the leftover is the answer for the one which you did not know. So when you have a few answers extra, then you cannot do that. You cannot have more questions and less answers, but you can have less questions and more answers. You cannot have more questions and very few answers, then you cannot match. Done, Deepthi?
Yes, ma'am.
So you've taken down this question in your book and matched, or have you written, anything is fine. Have you matched it like this with lines?
Ma'am, I have not matched it because it will become messy. I have written D, A, E, and F.
Very good, very good. Yes, I like that. Very good. Very good. Now, this one also. Find all, write on this question. We are not doing now. Find all the multiples of 9 up to 100. Should find all the multiples of 9 up to 100. We're not doing this now. We'll do it. You'll have to do it later. Take on the question. Find all multiples of 9 up to 100. Done? Okay.
We have to be working this out at from 7:15.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Take a picture.
Yes, from just a minute.
Okay.
Mom, 1 minute, can you just show it?
Which one you want? The last one? No, I can read it for you. I can tell you.
Till 100.
Which one do you want? The last one?
Yes, ma'am. Find all the multiples of 9.
Find all the multiples of 9 up to 100.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Find all the multiples of 9 up to 100.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So this one is the next. These are the examples before the next exercise. Exercise 3.2. Find the LCM of 12 and 18. Okay. So we'll do it in two methods. Prime factorization method. No, 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 no. Excuse me. Start writing.
Ma'am, in that question 3, there was an extra question without an answer, right? Multiple of 70.
No, come again. What's your question?
Ma'am, in question 3, you have said column 1 and column 2. So in that, the multiple of 70 was left, right, without an answer?
No, the more options. No, see, you were given more options. That's all.
Yes, ma'am. Another question was extra, right?
Yeah, the answer was extra. Yes. In the second column, you had one answer extra.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. So what do we mean by LCM? LCM. What is the full form of LCM? Least common multiple. So there itself we understand smallest, least meaning smallest, common multiple, common multiple. So here we are given two numbers, 12 and 18. So we have to list the multiples of 12 and multiples of 18. Till we have at least two numbers, two or three numbers in common. So up to what you should write, we can't say. It depends on the numbers given. So here this is sufficient. And you must show the dots because the multiples go on and on. Multiples don't end at any point. They go on and on. So please use the dots to show that it goes on endlessly. So write some multiples of 12 and some multiples of 18. So here you can see that 36 and 72. The multiples 36 and 72 are common to 12 and 18. So common multiples of 12 and 18 are 36, 72, and it goes on like that. Correct. They'll have many more multiples in common. The two numbers will have many more multiples in common. Now, the least common multiple is 36 because the smallest common multiple is 36. So therefore, the LCM of 12 and 18 is 36. All right. Yeah.
Ma'am, just a minute. I'm almost done.
Yeah. What do we see on the board? You must write it in. Yeah. So in method 2, children, we have to use only prime numbers. Satakshi and Deepthi must use the recording and understand what is meant by prime numbers. You also missed the class? Oh, you know how to do this. Okay, tell me. No, but Alex, maybe in the next one you can tell me. This one I have to. Yeah. All right. So we have to use only prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. So you have to use only prime numbers. It has exactly two factors. No, it has exactly two factors. One and the number itself. Okay. So these are the prime factors. Prime factors 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and goes on like that. So now you will have to start with the least prime number that is divisible by, are you all listening to me, Deepthi? You must start with the smallest prime number that is divisible by one of these two numbers. At least one of the two numbers. Now supposing you take 2. 12 is divisible by 2. That is enough. It's not important that both of them should be divisible. At least one number should be divisible. And you must start with the smallest number. See, you should start with 2. Understand? Now, 12 is divisible by 2. 18 is also divisible by 2. That's fine. But supposing you take 2, supposing the numbers are 27 and 35. You cannot take 2 because 27 is not divisible by 2. 35 is also not divisible by 2. Okay. You cannot take 2 here. Why? Because 27 is not divisible by 2. 35 is also not divisible by 2. Then you cannot take 2. You should not take 2. You must take a number. You must choose the smallest prime number that is divisible by at least one of them. If it's divisible by both, that's fine. Okay. So now, how many times? 2, 6 are 12. 2, 9s are 18. Now you can use 2. No. You should use the smallest prime number. 2 is possible. 2. 2 how many times? 3 times 6. 2 is not divisible, meaning 9 is not divisible by 2. So write 9 as it is. If it's not divisible, write it down as it is. Now you cannot use 2 because neither 3 nor 9 is divisible by 2. Now you have to use 3. Now you cannot use 2 because both the numbers are not divisible by 2. Then you cannot use 2. So you have to go to the next prime number, prime number after 2, which is 3. So 3. 3 ones are 3 and 3 threes are 9. Now again you cannot. You have to take another 3. 3, write this 1 as it is, and 3 ones are. Now multiply. Okay, so you should write below, children. I don't have space, so I'm writing it here. Write below this LCM of 12 and 18. 12 and 18 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. That is 36. Should multiply these numbers. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. 36. You will get the same answer in both the methods. Done? And children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so this you will do by yourself later. Now we'll find the LCM of these 3 numbers. Then once we finish this one, example 9 and example 11, I'll ask you to do by yourself. So now I'll do this one for you. Take down the question.
Both methods, right?
Both the methods.
Yes.
Yeah, please fill the multiples. I'm not doing it. Please fill the multiples, and in fact, you'll have to complete the answer. I've done my part. You have to complete the answer, and I'll get the the missing part from you. Yeah, good. You'll have to write the tables of 40, 48, and 45. Write 48. See, children, write 48 first. Then only you'll know, because 40 you can make out. No, 40, you know what will be because only then you'll know the common multiples. Write 48. Write 48 first.
I have a doubt.
Yeah.
In the multiples of 40, there's 240. And in the multiples of 48 also, there's 240. But in the multiples of 45, 240 is not present. So can we still write it, or is it supposed to be present in all three?
You should generate more. You must generate more multiples. You must get at least one in common.
Yes, ma'am.
What?
Ma'am, so
240. Like... 240 is common, right? 240 is common to all the three, right?
Ma'am, in 45, 240 is not present.
That's what yeah. Then you have to go on. You must get at least one multiple common to all the three numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Deepthi, read out your answer. Multiples of 40 are?
Well, I'm still working on it because I have to write a lot of multiples. But for now, I have written multiples of 40 are 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280, 320, 360, 400, 440, 480, 520, 560, and I'm still writing.
No, no. I told you to write for 48 first. That's why you've gone so far.
I wrote for
Okay.
48 also.
Ah, okay, fine.
But it's not matching up.
Okay, fine. And what about for 48? What are the multiples of 48? 48, 96, then?
48, 96, 144, 192, 240, 288, 336, 384,
3?
432, and 3.
No, after 2. After 288?
288, 336.
Yeah.
And
Go
then
on.
384. Then 432, 480,
Yeah.
528.
No, you can stop here. Stop there. Then for 45?
Then 45 not completed, but until now I have written.
Okay. All right, yeah.
90,
Who's finished here?
135,
135.
180, 225, 270, 314, 315, 315, 360, 405, 450, and then I'm still continuing.
Okay, 405, 450.
450.
We haven't still found a common multiple, right? You have to wait till I come there. No, you have to wait till I come there. We are still doing this method. So in such cases, what you can do is you can find the answer using the prime factorization method and just use that to complete this method. Okay, so let's find the LCM of these three numbers using method 2 now. Method 2, okay. What are the three numbers? 40, 48, 45, is it? Okay. So is any one of the prime numbers? Prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. You must start with the least prime number 2. You must start with the least prime number 2. Now, is any one of the numbers here divisible by 2? At least one. Yes. Yeah. So how many times?
So here method 1.
What do you do with 45? Write it as it is. Write it as it is. Can we take 2 again? So how many times? 2 how many times? 10. Then 12. 45 is not divisible by 2. So write it down as it is. You must again take 2. You must take 2 as long as at least one number is divisible by 2. So again take 2. 5 times, 6 times, write 45 as it is. Again take 2. Why? Because 6 is divisible by 2. So write 5 as it is, 3 times, 45 as it is. Now you'll have to take what? 3. Now can we take 2, Deepti?
No, ma'am, we have to take 3.
We have to take 3.
5,
so 3. 5.
40.
No, 45 is divisible by 3.
Yes, ma'am.
45 is divisible by 3. How many times? 50. 350. 15 times. Now can we take 3 again? Can we take 3 again?
Yes, ma'am, we can take.
You must take 3 because 15 is divisible by 3. So 5 is not divisible. So write 5 as it is. 1 as it is. 3 5s are 15. Now you have to take 5. 5 1s are 1 1. So you must write it below, children. Okay, I have space. Therefore, LCM of 40, 48 and 45 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. So the product is 16. 16.
It's the same method school where they have 16 or 720.
720.
Yeah, I just did the same method. In this, I did this prime and this man to be by that manipulation. But I got the same answer. When I 2 into 4 2s and 3 2 3s and 1 5. So I would like that my answer was 7. I did my multiplication 2 times. But this thing method not was.
You have to continue. We have to continue. Now, we found out that the LCM is 720. So you should go on till you get 720 here. You must keep writing the multiples till we get 720 in all the 3. That's all. See, what I was trying to say is when it's very lengthy, when you're not finding even one common multiple, you find the LCM using this method. So now 720 is the first common multiple is 720. So in all the 3 tables, in all the 3 numbers, you should go up to 720. Don't go beyond that. It will be too large. You can stop. One multiple only will be common. Now continue, all of you. Finish this method and now go back to that method and complete the multiples. If there's no place, you can just continue. You will understand. Just write it somewhere else. Sure. Deepti, finish this one.
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay. Yeah, now continue this. So now we know now we know that the first common multiple is 720. So write the multiples of all the 3 numbers till 720. So I'm continuing for 48 here. I'm continuing multiples of 40 are after 480. No, I'm continuing here after 480. I'm continuing here for 40. Okay. After 480 will be what? 520, 560, 600, 640, 680, 720 and stop. It goes on like that. And for 480 it will be after 480, 480 plus 48, 528 plus 48, 576 plus 48, 624 plus 48, 672 plus 48, 720. And for 45, again, I'm continuing here. After 450 will be 495, 495, 540, then 585. Yeah. Tell me, write and tell me, Chitan. After 450, 495. After that, yeah, Deepthi. Yeah. I want the number after 585. 530.
How it comes 45 plus 45? You should do addition. It's 5.
Deepthi, what after 585?
Yeah, 630, ma'am. 630.
Tell me the multiples, no? Did you complete for 45?
Yes, ma'am, I have finished.
Yeah. Read out.
From after 450, 495, 540, 585, 630, 675, and 720.
Very good. And please use the dots to show that it goes on. So here
Yes,
we'll say quiet. No, there's a lot of noise. Quiet. Now you must say common multiple. Don't say common multiples. Common multiple of 40, 40 and 45 is 720. Least common multiple is also 720. Therefore, LCM is 720.
ma'am, you have written only until 480 for 48. So should I tell more than that for reaching 720?
No, continued here. No, I told you. See, after 480 for 40 and 48, and after 450 for 45, I've continued here. I've continued here. Huh?
Where have you continued?
Here, down here.
I think my screen is stuck because
I
don't
leave and join. Yeah, leave and join. Yeah. Finished? Come and show me your book. Tanya.
Yes, now I can see.
Yeah, here I've continued. I didn't want to erase it and write it again. You cannot
Yes.
do this in the exam, children. You will have to do it. You cannot do it like this. I didn't want to rub out and write it again from the beginning, so I just continued like this.
Yes, ma'am.
If no method is specified, you can use this method, this prime factorization method. Why you have not written the product? You have not written 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 5. Huh? You must write whatever you see on the board. You've written 720 straight away. And here also see the steps are missing. Satakshi, don't come on, no, this pass. Yes. From next class, when I check your books, what you have written in your book must be exactly what I had written on the board, meaning or what you see on the board. There should not be any variation in the presentation.
Yeah.
Exactly what you see on the board must be in your book. Tanya always does it. Today probably you're tired. Otherwise, you always, only Tanya does it in this class. Satakshi and Santosh always write it in your own style, freestyle. Talkless working. Is it over, Deepti?
Yes, ma'am, done with it.
No, that I did not check. She has to write that carefully. I'm not correcting your books. Deepti finished?
Yes, ma'am, I'm done with it.
Yeah. So you will complete this, take down this question. You will complete this one. Find the LCM of 24 and 90. From 7:15 to 7:45. Along with the other questions, you will have to also work this one. Find the LCM of 24 and 90. And also this one. Find the LCM of 20, 25, and 30. Next question, Tanya.
Ma'am, but both of them are example 11 only.
No, this is example 9.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And the next one is example 11.
Ma'am, we should do both of these in the class only, right?
In the class between 7:15 and 7:45, along with the other answers.
Yes. Ma'am, I can work it out right now, right?
No. We are proceeding. Yeah, there's the next question. 2 tankers contain, I'll explain and then you can write down. Listen to me. Two tankers contain 850 liters and 680 liters of kerosene oil, respectively. So there are two oil tankers. There are two oil tankers. Okay, large tanks containing kerosene oil. All right, kerosene oil. So the first tank has 850 liters of kerosene oil, and the second tank has 680 liters of kerosene oil. Find the maximum capacity of a container which can measure the kerosene oil of both the tankers when used an exact number of times. Okay, so we'll understand what the question means. Now, supposing what is the now you have masculine gender, feminine gender, right? Now, if I say milkman, what will you say? Milkman?
Male.
Huh?
Masculine gender.
Yeah. So what's the feminine gender?
Milkmaid.
Milkmaid. Milkmaid. That's the name of the brand or that product. Okay, milkmaid. All right. So now, so say a milkman or a milkmaid, she has 2 cans of milk. Okay, she has 2 cans of milk. Can A, listen to me carefully. Can A, and she has another can B. Okay, this can say has 120 liters of milk, and this can has 1 second. Okay. Okay, so many liters of milk. All right. Yeah. Now, okay, no, I think I'll take smaller numbers so that you can understand better. Once again, I'll take smaller numbers. Now, supposing I say this can has say like 8 liters, and this can has 30 liters. Okay, yeah. Okay, so these two cans, they have 8 liters and 30 liters of milk respectively. Can A has 8 liters of milk, can B has 30 liters of milk. Now, the milkman or the milkmaid has smaller cups, measuring cups of different volumes. So she has a cup which can measure 500 ml. You know, she has another cup which can measure 1 liter. She has a cup which can measure 2 liters. She has a cup which can measure 4 liters. You understand? You understand? And so like that, she has cups of different capacities. So like this, starting from maybe 100, she'll even have a cup of 100 ml capacity. 100 ml, 200 ml, 500 ml, 1 liter, 2 liters. All right. So this milkman or milkmaid has smaller cups. Now the milk are stored in large cans. Okay, now she has measuring cups of these capacities, and she has many more also. She has many more cups. Now you have to find the maximum capacity of the cup. You have to find the maximum capacity of the cup that can measure the liquid's exact number of times. You'll have to find the maximum capacity of the cup that can measure the liquid's exact number of times. Now, for example, I'll give an example. Supposing she measures using the 2 liters cup. Supposing she measures it using the 2 liters cup. So she'll measure this one 4 times. She'll measure this 4 times because 2 liters, 2 liters, 2 liters, 2 liters. 8 liters she'll measure exact number of times, 4 times. If she uses the 2 liters cup here, she'll measure it in 15 times. 15 times. Correct? Now, supposing she uses 4 liters cup. Supposing she uses 4 liters cup. 4 liters cup. She can measure this 2 times. 4 liters, make 8 liters. Now, this one, she cannot measure it exact number of times because 4 sevens is 28. So 7 times when she measures it, she'll measure 28. And then 2 liters will be left out. And the 2 liters, it will be only half of 4 liters, that measuring cup, right? So exact number of times, meaning it should always be full the cup. It should not be half full or a little full. It should not be empty at all. It should be completely filled with milk. So if she uses the 4 liters, cup or a cup, that measuring cup, she can measure 30 liters of milk 7 times, but 2 liters of milk will be left out in that. In fact, she can also use 1 liter cup, right? 1 liter cup. She'll measure this 8 times and this one 30 times. So you can use cups of different capacities to measure these liquid, to measure the milk in both the containers exact number of times. See, she can use even the 500 ml cup. If she uses a 500 ml cup, how many times she'll measure? For 1 liter? For 1 liter? For 1 liter, 2 times. 2 liters, 4 times. 3 liters, 6 times. 4 liters, 8 times. 16 times. 16 times. Correct?
If she uses 100 ml,
100 ml cup for 1 liter itself 10 times. So for 8 liters, 80 times.
yes. So
80
4
times.
liters, 2 times. Yeah.
So what can be the maximum capacity of the cup? So the LCM of the two numbers will give you the maximum capacity of the cup. The LCM of the two numbers 8 and 30 is 2 4s are 215 times, 2 2s are 15 as it is. Then 2 1 15 and it will be 3 and 5. You will get 3 and 5. So it will be 2 into 2 into, oh sorry, 1 second. Sorry. 1 liter? 1 liter how many times?
10 times. So 30 into 10.
300 times. 300 times. No. Before I actually do the sum for you, I should have taught you how to find the HCF of the two numbers. We missed that. I don't know why the example was. Let me tell you how to find the HCF of two numbers. Only then I can go to that. Just take it as an example. Find HCF of the same two numbers 20, 25, and 30. Let's find the HCF of these numbers. How do you find the HCF of the numbers?
Ma'am, what
Now,
about
when you
example
find
12?
Sorry?
Ma'am, what about example 12?
No, I'm coming back. I have to tell you how to find the HCF of the numbers to complete this answer.
Yes.
So to find the HCF, of the three numbers here, you should pick you must use only prime numbers. You must use only prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, and so on. You should start from the smallest number. But the number you pick, the prime number you pick, should be divisible by all the three numbers. For LCM, you can take any prime number. At least one of the numbers should be divisible by that. If you pick 2, at least one of the three numbers should be divisible by 2. But for HCF, when you take 2, all the three numbers must be divisible by 2. So tell me, are all the numbers divisible by 2? No. Are all the numbers divisible by 3? All the numbers divisible by 5? Yeah. So you have to take 5. So 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 5 6 are. Now you can further divide. But are all the numbers divisible by the same prime number? No. So you should stop there. Which means you must stop. You cannot proceed. You cannot proceed. That's it. So the HCF of 20, 25, and 30 is 5. For LCM, you can take, you can choose a prime factor such that at least one of the three numbers is divisible by that prime factor, correct? For LCM, if you take 2, and if at least one of the numbers, yeah. So for LCM, it's enough if at least one number is divisible by 2. But for HCF, all the numbers must be divisible by the prime number you take up. All right. All right. So we stop here. All right. So the HCF of 20, 25, and 30 is 5. Now you need to use HCF here. So let's work the HCF of the two numbers. All right. So how do you find the HCF? Okay, let me find and then write this. Yeah, now Deepthi, tell me the first number we have to take up.
850. Oh, sorry. Ma'am, we can take it up by 5.
5. No, I always like to start with the smallest number. Smallest prime.
Ma'am, 2.
2. How many times?
1 minute.
425 times. And 2 here, 340 times.
Okay.
Can we take 2 again?
No, ma'am.
Because 425 is not divisible by 2.
Yes.
And 420, and these numbers are not divisible by 3 also. They're not divisible by 3. So we have, so we have to take 5. So 5, 8s are 40, 2 remains 5, 5s are 25. And here 5, 6 are 30, 4 remains 5, 8s are 40. Now, that both, see, 68 is divisible by 2, but 85 is not divisible by 2. Then both the numbers are not divisible by 3. So when you keep working like that, you will hit the number 17. So 17 5 times is 85. 17 4s are 68. And that's it. You have to stop there. You cannot do after this. So the HCF of 850 and 680 is 2 into 5 into 17. That is 170. Therefore, the maximum capacity of the container, is 170 liters. All right. I'll share this picture because it's time for the next class. I'll share this picture on WhatsApp. You can go home and complete this. Now you start working the questions which I've already given you. All right.
Yes, ma'am. I finished with this question.
You finished? All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So that,
ma'am, at the end you gave us to do example 9 and example 11, which I had not taken a screenshot of. So can I just quickly take a picture of it?
Yeah, you can. You want, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Just a minute. Yes, ma'am. I took example 11 as well.
11. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, Deepthi. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Thank you. See you. Good night.